everybody, this is Soomin and welcome back to my channel. And I got a new hair. I literally got this hair like half an hour ago, so I'm still getting used to this. But I have a freaking curly hair. So I've been binge watching Grey's Anatomy for the last 2 weeks and I've finished 11 seasons. Not 11 episodes, 11 seasons. And I'm a little obsessed with Christina Yang. I just wanted to have her curly hair so bad, but I just didn't have the courage to do it. But today I woke up, but somehow I feel like today's the day. So I literally brought Christina Yang's picture and show it to a hairdresser there. And this is the result. I don't hate it. I'm a little confused because I've never had this crazy curly hair in my entire life. Yeah, I look like I have a giant Christmas tree on my head. So Merry Christmas, everyone. So today's video is going to be a little life update. As you can see, I'm in a new background. If you followed my Instagram, then you've already know that I am back in Korea September, October, November. Since 3 months ago already. I was actually supposed to be on a plane to France 3 weeks ago, but as you know, at the end of October, coronavirus got worse and worse in both France and the UK. So I've just decided to stay in Korea a little longer. I am going back to the UK next Friday. To be completely honest with you guys, I kind of want to stay here in Korea until our wedding date. But James has been begging me to come back every single day. And he's like, where is Soomin? I want kudos. So yeah, I'm going back to the UK, to James. Yay! Oh, by the way, April and John adopted a dog and her name is Bonnie and I just can't wait to see her. And then Christmas is coming. So I was actually thinking about not going back to the UK this year because there's national lockdown in the UK and I really want to avoid any lockdown this year. Thankfully, the national lockdown finishes on 2nd of December. But I feel like after Christmas, there's going to be, a huge lockdown again. But I'm just hoping that by the time we're getting married in Korea, the lockdown eases a little bit or even at least the vaccine released in the world. I don't know. I know a lot of you want to see my Korea vlogs and wedding preparation videos, and I was actually planning to do these videos. However, my life has been hectic since I came back to Korea because first of all, I had to do the very intense, very strict 2 weeks of self-quarantine, which is the end of August. And as soon as I finish self-quarantine, I finally, went out, get my hair cut, have all the food that I wanted. And then I joined my dad in Jeju Island with my mom. And there was a wedding dress shop. And I tried several wedding dresses there. I didn't completely enjoy the fitting room. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'm that type of person who would enjoy the wedding dress fitting part. I don't know, I just feel so insecure. The fitting room is so intimidating for me and I felt very insecure showing my naked body, half naked body to strangers because apparently there has to be 2 people helping me wearing all the wedding dresses because wedding dress is very uncomfortable. Well, to be honest, I didn't have any idea of wedding dresses. I didn't have my dream wedding dress or dream wedding dress shoes or anything like that. I just wanted the very simple dress with no lace or any princessy kind of skirts. I just didn't like that. So the wedding dress that I picked is very simple and I like that, but still I think it's a little too dressy because it's a dress. I didn't know this, but normally when you go pick the wedding dress, you go there with your fiance here in Korea. But I went there with my parents and my uncle. I just wanted to bring some people that I feel like completely comfortable around, because obviously I feel very intimidated by the wedding fitting room. But every time I go do the dress fitting, the people who were helping me wearing the dresses, they're like, oh, I've never seen any bride coming here with their family. It's so sweet. They really care about you. And I'm like, do they normally bring their friends? And they're like, no, they normally come here with their fiance. And I'm like, oh, but even if James was here, I wouldn't go to pick the wedding dress together, because James is not allowed to see my wedding dress until I walk into the aisle. Anyways, I'm so glad that I am done with all the wedding dress, wedding shoes, and all that jazz. But yeah, it's done. I'm so sorry if you were expecting any wedding preparation video while I'm in Korea. It was very hectic, and also none of the steps finished one day. It happened in a several days separately for the last 3 months. And also, I am not having a wedding in Busan, even though my family and I live in Busan right now, because I am not from here. Except my friends from university. All of my friends and my family live in Seoul or Incheon or around there. We were thinking about having a wedding in Seoul or near Seoul, but we found this beautiful wedding venue. Actually, my dad recommended this place. It's in Incheon and also near the airport, so it'll be easier for James's family when they're going back to the UK or somewhere else. I thought it would be so easy for me to prepare the wedding in Korea, because we're skipping quite a lot of traditional steps, wedding steps. For example, we don't do 상견례, 예물, 예단, etc. We are actually so lucky to be able to plan our wedding in Korea in a way that I want. I can actually skip all the things that I don't want in our wedding. So I got rid of the waiting area for the bride. Yeah, it's just it was kind of fun because I didn't have to follow the rules. But even though I could skip all the steps, there were still so many things to do, so many things to prepare. And every time I thought I would finish with the plan, there are so many questions, so many what ifs because of COVID-19. So mentally it was very exhausting. And physically too, because I live in Busan, but my wedding venue is in Incheon, so I have to go back and forth. Actually, last week or 2 weeks ago, I had a burnout. With all the travels and meeting my friends and doing all the stuff that I wanted to do, kinda broke me. Last week I had to go to A&E in the very early morning because I was crying because I was having a really bad stomachache, and the pain, I've never felt that pain in my entire life. I was so scared. But then it was so funny because I am so used to the British health system. There is A&E too, and it's all free and it's really good. But the thing is, you have to wait for at least 3 hours, and then even though you finally manage to see the doctor, they will give you painkiller unless you're very urgent. So I was okay, I took all the medicine, I'm gonna wait until the medicine kicks in for 6 hours. And then in the morning when my parents woke up, they saw me what happened? And I'm I think I need to go to see a doctor. They were why didn't you wake me up? And I'm I was just waiting until the medicine kicks in. And they're are you stupid? As soon as I get to A&E, in 5 minutes, I was on the bed and they were doing blood testing, and they were putting the IV on my arm. I saw loads of empty beds next to me in that massive A&E. So I'm like laying down on the bed, waiting for the result. I felt like, right, I forgot I'm in Korea now. Everything is just like, I still have that hospital band. It's pink, cute. Last time I was here in Korea, I also had to go to A&E. I got that IV on my arm. I think it's mainly because I've been drinking too much. Every time I come to Korea, I try to see my friends and it all gave me bad hangovers. I'm gonna miss the A&E here. I'm gonna miss the access to the IVs because it used to save my life. And I feel always better after having like a pack of IV into my vein. But I guess I will never have that in the UK. I think I'm like saying all nonsense in this video because I don't have any script. Not that I have script all the time, but I at least have like the list of things that I should say in this video. But it's so random. I just feel like I should show this hair, and that's why I just turned on the camera. But yeah, so I talk about my self-quarantine, wedding stuff, basically the excuses why I couldn't film the video. Oh, the vlogs. I was actually trying to film some vlogs while I'm meeting my friends here in Korea. But I just couldn't because I forgot the fact that I can be very introverted sometimes. And if you watch all of my videos, then you would probably realize that most of my videos are taken inside. That's because I don't feel comfortable bringing camera outside or filming myself in public area. It takes a lot of efforts and courage to take videos in public for me. I mean, I can do it, but I just don't feel comfortable doing it. I think I always brought tripod in my bag just in case I want to film the moments with my friends. But as soon as I talk to them, I just completely forgot about filming because it's been such a long time meeting my friends. I have lots of different friends group because I went to elementary school, middle school, high school, and university in different cities. So I couldn't meet them for such a long time. I just wanted to just be there and talk to them. I couldn't film any Korea vlogs. I'm so sorry. I think that's it. Yeah. I'm still not used to what I'm seeing. I don't know how to style this hair. This is the end of the videos. Oh, do you guys want a Q&A video? If you want, just let me know in a comment down below. I might make a proper Q&A video soon. So, yeah. Bye bye.